Welcome back to Park Pals, everyone, for a quick little Tuesday video. A little different for us, I know, but there's some breaking and sad news that we need to share with you. We wanted to share it with you as quickly as possible.
As you know, the future of Top Thrill Dragster has been a little uncertain ever since it closed last year. After a woman was injured while she was standing in line, a metal object from the train fell down and struck her in the head.
Yeah, so that's never a good situation for a ride to be in, because you never know what would have caused that malfunction or that part to go flying off. And it was investigated, and after the investigation, it was shown that Cedar Point did nothing wrong. This was really just a fluke accident, something that happened, a 1 in a million chance. But still, ever since then, Top Thrill Dragster has been closed, and it's been uncertain about the future of it. And over the last couple months, it's been a little more promising, the future of Top Thrill Dragster.
I mean, Cedar Point, they only said that it was closed for the 2022 season. There's been some painted lines close to the coaster, some construction lines.
They've been lighting it up at night too, which they hadn't been doing while it was closed, which were all good signs.
They were all good signs.
But then this morning,
they just dropped this bomb.
On Twitter, Cedar Fair dropped this bomb.
Yes.
I'll go ahead and read it. It says, "We have an important update to share regarding our Top Thrill Dragster roller coaster. After 19 seasons in operation with 18 million riders experiencing the world's first strata coaster, Top Thrill Dragster, as you know it, is being retired. However, Cedar Point's legacy of ride innovation continues. Our team is hard at work creating a new and reimagined ride experience. We'll share more details and information at a later date." So this is a very vague announcement. There are bad things to see here, but also some positives to see in this announcement.
Of course, everyone on Twitter is like, "Oh no, they're tearing it down! They're tearing it down! This is awful!" But
I don't think that's what they're doing. Just reading the words, they said Top Thrill Dragster, as you know it, is being retired. Which, again, is very vague. I don't know exactly. And first of all, I'm very sad.
I know.
I mean,
this is kind of an unpopular opinion, but Top Thrill Dragster is one of my favorite coasters out there. Some people say, oh, it's just a one-trick pony.
But it's a really good trick.
I really like that trick that it does.
The hydraulic launch system, it just has the best kick to it. And
it does.
Your face goes back like this every time you ride it. It's fantastic. And so, we're sad to see it go.
Yeah.
We're so sad to see it go. But we have hope that they're going to keep it alive somehow.
Yes, they are creating a new and reimagined ride experience. If they didn't include that reimagined ride experience, I'll be like, oh, they're just building a new coaster. But including that reimagined, it just seems like they're going to be changing Top Thrill Dragster.
Yeah.
There is a similar coaster to Top Thrill Dragster over in Spain. It is Red Force, and it's, as you can just look at it, it looks very similar. It's a little smaller in height. It's a Giga coaster, but it uses LSMs instead of hydraulic, and it only goes about 10 miles an hour slower than Top Thrill Dragster.
Yeah. We have heard, however, that the LSM launch doesn't have quite the same kick as the hydraulic launch. The hydraulic, again, Top Thrill Dragster, 0 to 120 miles per hour in 4 seconds. It has
crazy.
the biggest kick to it ever. The LSM launch, I think, is a little bit more gradual of a launch.
Yes. But Cedar Point did put a lot of emphasis on them being hard at work at creating new innovations. So who's to say that they won't come up with an LSM launch system that still has that kick?
Again, I'm sad to see it go, but I'm optimistic about the wording of this message that they put out. The fact that they took the time to put in as you know it, and to mention that they're innovating and looking to make something new and reimagining it. While I'm sad to see it go, it makes me excited to see what's going to come next. So I don't think we should freak out quite yet. It is very sad to see this historic, record-breaking roller coaster go away as we know it.
It hurts my heart a little bit.
It hurts my heart. But I think we should be optimistic of the future as well.
Well, a lot of people, I'm just thinking back to the past, a lot of people were crying over Dueling Dragons, which I was one of those people. I love Dueling Dragons, but we got one of the best roller coasters.
Hagrid's Magical Creatures Motorbike Adventure. If there's anyone you can trust right now in the theme park industry, I mean, there's a couple people, there's a lot of people you can trust. But if there's anyone you can really trust, you can trust Cedar Fair to do something good. I have faith in
They're
them.
gonna put a second grand pavilion in its place. The world's tallest grand pavilion.
Yeah. To be honest, like, of all the recent news that's been sad, last week we talked about El Toro, and this week we're talking about Top Thrill Dragster. I'm much more optimistic about the situation with Top Thrill Dragster.
Which is kind of weird to say.
Than I am with El Toro.
Yeah. I saw some people comment on the Twitter posts saying like, oh, they're reimagining it. Does that mean there's going to be new theming? Which I kind of like.
I mean, it kind of fits the dragster theming, you know,
I know.
drag racing.
I kind of like the theming, and it just fits in just having those bleachers there. I love the inclusion of the bleachers.
I imagine too that Cedar Fair doesn't want to spend a ton of money to reimagine it. So I don't think they're going to completely tear it down and build something new. So I think they're going to work with what they have. And there's only so much that you can do with the shape of Top Thrill Dragster as it is right now.
It's so tall.
It's so tall. It's massive.
It's massive.
So
you gotta see it in person.
Yeah.
It's just huge.
And I guess you can always go ride King Ka.
But
even though
it's not the same.
It's not the same with the over-the-shoulder restraints of New Jersey. I mean, the fact that you get on Top Thrill Dragster and there's like this little lap bar
that's T-bar
on top of you.
I love those.
Yeah.
Intamin did a great job with those.
Yeah.
But if I just had to make a prediction, I'm guessing they're just replacing the hydraulic with LSMs and maybe, fingers crossed, they'll find a way to get that good kick in an LSM launch.
So, what do you think is going to happen with Top Thrill Dragster? Do you think they're going to completely reimagine it? Do you think they're going to tear it down? Do you think they're going to make minor changes? Do you think it's going to be something new and fantastic? We'd love to hear what you have to say down below. Also, if you enjoyed this video, please subscribe. We'd really appreciate it.
It's cool.
It's cool.
Just like Top Thrill Dragster.
Bye!
I just thought of something really funny. Wouldn't it be just like the biggest Chad move if Cedar Point just came out and just said, yeah,
we're making it taller.
We're making it taller and faster. It's gonna go, we're taking back the height and speed record, baby.
Let's go 500 feet!